So, yeah, windshield's dirty, but I don't feel like being on camera. My thoughts on the test that there was yesterday. I made a little 15-second short saying how, you know, it went off 2 minutes early and I threw my phone, and that was true. I wasn't just making a joke. I'll get into what I think about frequencies here in a moment, but so I was out in my shop. That's where I took my phone, and the reason why is because there's not much signal, not much service in my shop. It's an old block house clad in aluminum siding that was just turned into a shop. Just gutted. It's no longer a house. But anyway, that's beside the point. There's not real good signal out there, and I was working on a project with my van yesterday, and so I was out there in the shop, and I thought, well, this is good. I'm glad I'm in the shop. There's not much signal, so if there is anything nefarious going on with any kind of a tone, I'm probably not going to pick up on it. But for whatever reason, like right at that very moment, I can't remember. I think I was like getting up to walk to another part of the building or walk outside or something, and I grabbed a hold of my phone, and right when I did, that thing, it went off. It was 2 minutes early. I looked, as soon as it was going off, like it just freaked me out, I guess. It caught me off guard, and I kind of tossed it. Didn't hurt it or anything, didn't throw it violently or anything like that, but I just kind of tossed it back down. And I looked at it, and it was 2:18, and I hit ignore. I was like, well, I guess for whatever reason, it was a good enough signal to get in through my concrete walls clad in aluminum. Made it onto my phone, and it just looked like, you know, just a regular old, like the graphic, it looked like an Amber Alert was. I mean, it didn't say Amber Alert, it said emergency alert, but that's what the graphic looked like. It was like an Amber Alert. You'll know if you've gotten those Amber Alerts on your phone. It's just that very, very annoying tone. Anyway, I just hit ignore on it, but what I was wanting to get into is the fact that, you know, I didn't put a lot of stock in something major happening yesterday because of the tone. And the reason I didn't is because they wouldn't need to turn it up different, you know. I don't think they would need to do all of that, because, I mean, what they're doing to us, what we're allowing to be done to us on a daily basis with all the frequencies is already enough. So I don't think they needed to do anything nefarious yesterday. And besides, like, yeah, I know, you know, it's a part of their rituals or whatever to kind of let people know, like hide in plain sight, kind of program you, let you know something ahead of time that they're going to do. But there's been plenty of warning of something like that they may do. What I think we need to be more concerned about, and what I've definitely been like having on my mind continuously here lately, is the amount of damage that we are allowing to be done to ourselves every day by being surrounded by all these frequencies. And, you know, they've went into 5G now, and I mean, that's detrimental to our health, yet we just do it day in and day out. I'm more guilty than probably at least 40% of the population. I'm more guilty, and I'm just saying, I'm just admitting that right now. I've got a problem. I'm addicted to my phone, to checking the news, to being in the know. I'm addicted to it. I'm not gonna lie. I've said it before, and here I am saying it again. Probably a year later, no lie, I've got a problem, and I really, I've been praying to try to ease this problem a little bit, but I'm not working on it on myself. I'm not working on it. Why would I expect the big man to help me with something that I'm not working on myself? And the fact of the matter is, that's how I know I'm addicted, is because I keep doing it even though I feel like crap. Even though I feel like it's turned me into, here in these last few months at least, I'm blaming it on that. I don't know. Maybe it's something else. Who knows? Maybe it's hormones. But I feel like I've become so lazy. And my mind stays occupied. My mind stays racing. I can't focus on things I need to do. Now, granted, I do love my job. And I do a great job at my job. But, I mean, this is honest. And this is something I've not said out loud. I'm not even working full time, and I mean, that's okay for right now. I'm scraping by, but it's gonna catch up to me eventually. And I blame a lot of it on the huge number of years that I've been working in my life already, and how I'm tired, and I am tired. I'm very tired. I've been working basically since I was 9 years old. I've been working on payroll since I was 14. And, I'm getting ready to be 52. I mean, that's a long time. That's my whole entire life. I've been just working, and I'm tired of it. I am. I'm not going to lie. This is confession morning right here. I hope I have time to say everything I'm trying to get out before I get to my job. And I don't know, I probably won't, because I could probably go on about this for hours. And yeah, I'm skipping around a little bit. But this is just what's in my mind and what I'm trying to get out. These frequencies, and I'll go back to being tired or lazy or whatever it is that I'm calling it today. But these frequencies, all of this noise, all this electronic chatter that we are allowing into our lives, because ultimately we have a choice whether we want to be surrounded by it or not, and to what degree. And maybe most of us, I don't know, maybe only some of us, maybe some people aren't as deeply into it as others. I suppose not. But I know that there's a whole generation, mostly of children, who are being raised right in these frequencies, addicted. This thing that I'm now addicted to at 51 years old, and have been addicted to probably the last few years, there's a whole generation of children being grown up in this addiction. And this is where we are losing ourselves, people. This is where people are getting distracted and lost in all these different roads to go down that are leading towards the end of humanity. And when we know this, when we're conscious of this, and we still allow it, then yeah, it's a problem. It's an addiction. And I need help. I'm not gonna lie, I need help, and I've got to figure out a way out of this. I'm in horrible debt. I'm not gonna lie, this, like I said, this is confession morning. I have put myself into a horrible debt situation by bad choices. I felt so desperately that I wanted to own my own land that I took a 30-year mortgage on one. And then to have the land in the order that I needed it to be able to protect my chickens, other other animals, myself, my yard, my gardens. I took out more and more debt in order to fence, in order to afford to build things that I needed to build. And now I'm in this huge, huge problem. And quite frankly, I'm now seriously wanting out, and kind of in a problem. And like I said, this is confession morning, and this is what you're getting from me, because, well, it's time to go to work. Thank goodness, out in the woods, the only place I get any peace nowadays. It's the only thing I got going for me right now. I'm trying to put my phone down today. Pray for me.